Welcome to my podcast. Today I'm going to be talking about Doom 2. If you watched the video I made on the first one, where it sounds like I was asleep for the first half, that's all the context you need. I might remake that video at some point and, make it more full of life and whatnot, but we got Doom 2 to worry about. Anyways, Doom 2 came out almost a year later, and it's a mixed bag. But before we get into any of that bullshit, let's take it easy. Well, sometime after the first, Hell invades Earth, and we have to stop it. That's it. That's the story. Now, for the most part, this is more the same, but there are a few new things. This includes the monsters from the first, like, the imps, the terrifying testicles, or cacodemons. There's also new faces like the Chain Gunner. I fucking hate the chain gun. If you thought shotgunners sucked, get ready for these assholes spamming you with freaking bullets. We also got the Hell Knight, which is a smaller version of the Baron of Hell, but with pale skin. We also got these new Revenant guys, big skeleton guys with rocket launchers on their shoulders. Peak enemy design, let me tell you. They can be annoying, but goddamn they are funny to look at. The Mancubus is basically the kid in your class that says he's gonna move to Japan with big hand cannons, and he shoots big balls of fire out of those cannons. I'm not the first to point this out, but it sounds like the saying hump your mom when they're firing at you. I also like the noise they make when they get hit. We also got the Arachnotrons, small spider demons that shoot plasma at you instead of the bullets that the Spider Mastermind had. Remember the Lost Souls from the first one? They're back now and they have a spawn point. The goddamn pain elementals, or the terrorist testicles as I call them. These guys can suck my dick and balls until they turn blue. That's not even the worst enemy here. That award goes to the Archvile, or the Archvile. This thing revives dead demons and throws walls of fire in your face. They're wicked fast too, which makes them even more annoying. Thankfully, we got ourselves a new weapon, the Super Shotgun. This thing mows down enemies like they're nothing. It's even got a dope-ass reload animation. Now, let's talk levels. There's a name that a few of you are familiar with, I bet. American McGee? He's probably well known for those hack and slash Alice games. No? Is anyone watching this? He designed a few levels in this one, but I've yapped about him long enough. Let's talk about the levels he made. Underhalls is probably just the level from part 4 of the first game. I didn't mention it in the last vid, since it's just more the same here. We got the Super Shotgun here, but other than that, nothing much. The Gauntlet is a harmless level, except for the fucking Chain Gunners. You could say the same for the Focus, but getting the red key was frustrating. Basically, you stand on this box in the corner, and the bigger box comes down. You go up the big box, and you get the red key. It's ridiculous. The Waste Tunnels is a lot less puzzly. There's a lot more, combat. They even threw in some cacodemons. Were you waiting for me to say testicles? Yeah. The big balls. The Crusher has a crushed a bunch of Hell Knights, or a Spider Mastermind if you're playing on a harder difficulty. And we get to see them Revenants. Lovely. Dead Simple is probably the most Doom-esque level. Basically, we fight 4 Mancubi and a bunch of Arachnotrons. The Inmost Dens has too many Chain Gunners. I like the castle aesthetic, which made its way into another id game. Quake. I'm quaking up right now just from hearing that the catacombs are harmless enough, except for the fact that they had 20 Chain Gunners in the back of the first room. There are some levels I'd like to talk about that are, interesting. Firstly, downtown. I get what they're going for, but this type of level doesn't fit in Doom. I mean, at least not in classic Doom. It is really easy to get lost here, and the multiple buildings don't help at all. I think it would be better if the level took place, between 2, maybe 3 buildings. And we got to see a bit of the outside, but that's just my thoughts. Barrels of Fun is a dumb level. The barrels aren't even there the entire level. The chasm can suck my ass. This level is infuriating. You have to walk along a very thin path, and if you fall, there's acid! Enough's been said about this level, so let's wrap this up with the last level of the game, aside from the challenge maps I didn't do. The last game had the Spider Mastermind, so what could top that? How about the fucking devil? Well, not the devil, but the icon of sin. You could call it the devil, but when I eventually get to Eternal, I'll say why he's not. If the room you start in isn't enough to set the tone of what's to come, the music is enough to convey it. Teleporting into the room with the beast is another can of worms. Here we get a giant goat head on the wall, similar to, if not literally, freaking Baphomet, the devil, from the Bible. It says something in reverse. If you reverse that reversed audio, it's It spawns enemies from its head, shooting cubes across the room. To kill this thing, you gotta shoot its forehead with rockets at least 3 times, which is easier said than done. If the enemies behind you pile up, they can tag team you. Anyways, after the icon of sin dies, the game ends. Is there anything else to say here? It's just more the same, like I said before. But pretty much in time for, Doom the Dark Ages to come out. Pretty pumped for that. Anyways, good luck out there. Don't do anything stupid. Like that subscribe bell.
Guys, heaven is real. If you don't believe in heaven, guys, you're going to hell. You're gonna be brutally molested by 16 autistic clowns.